that long one. He told me in pre-game that he kicked a 65-yarder with the wind. There wasn't a hold in a snap, but we have those little contraptions that will hold the ball, and it was off the ground. He said he kicked it 65 yards, so I knew that 55-yarder was well within his range with the wind blowing like it was. If we were facing the other direction, we would have tried the 55-yarder. And you do take a risk, because if you kick a long kick and it comes up short, and you saw, I don't know who it was back there, probably Beckham, waiting for it. I mean, it's dangerous to do that, but I had faith he could kick it deep enough and accurately enough.
Can you talk about your receiving core?
Yeah. You know, our receivers are, they're very well coached. Tony Ball does a phenomenal job. They're precise route runners. They're sure-handed guys. They know what they're doing, how they're doing it. You know, Murray's blessed in that he's got a lot of guys that can make plays. And if you watch us last year and this year, it's not like we're trying to find one guy and get this guy the ball, or two guys get, you know, it's whoever's open. And it's fun as a coordinator, and it's fun as a quarterback to throw the ball to the guy based on the coverage, based on his read, and not where you're trying to force it to one guy who may be double covered, because you feel like you're an idiot if you don't get AJ Green the ball, you know, 6 times a game. So you find yourself forcing the ball, and you find yourself trying to figure out ways to get one guy open, where now I'll say this, AJ, I'd love to have you back. I would take you back in a heartbeat, but there is something to not feeling the pressure of getting to just one guy.
Is this one of those nights where you're going to be able to quickly go to sleep, or is this one of those nights?
I'll never sleep tonight. I won't sleep tonight. I don't sleep after the games, win or lose, really. I have a hard time. Night before the game, I sleep good. People's like, can you sleep before the game? I sleep fine, but after the game, there's just too much adrenaline. And after this one, I might not sleep for 2 nights, so.
How impressed were you with Josh Harvey-Clemens today?
Very
His
good.
performance.
Josh Hardy was great. And he was great on special teams too. Corey Moore, Josh Harvey-Clemens, we put some guys, Marlon Herrera, Ramik. We were having some guys cover some kicks that, you know, we were maybe trying to save a little bit for defensive snaps. We said, forget it. We gotta get our best guys in there. And it helped us, but I thought Josh tackled extremely well today.
Yeah, when a safety makes that many tackles, do you view that as a good thing or a bad thing?
Well, most of the times, the safety is the guy that we're trying to be the unblocked guy. You know, when everybody plays their gap, that usually makes him the free hitter, and then you got to make the tackle. You got to make the play. So it's not that uncommon for a safety to do that. A lot of times we're scheming it to where everything spills to him, and then he's got to be that sure tackler.
Coach, any part of you leaving the field today feel like that might not be the last time you see those guys this year?
Oh, you're right. We certainly could play them again. They're a great team, and you know, the thing I knew going in, I didn't want to talk much about it, but if we lost the game and won every game afterwards, we still go to Atlanta. They lost the game today, and if they win the rest, they go to Atlanta. Both teams had a chance to control their destiny in league play, win or lose. You know, but when it came to a national championship hope, we couldn't afford it anymore. Losses, we can't afford anymore. Probably not. I mean, you might could win with 2 losses, but doubtful. And you know, they played a top 10 team at Georgia with all the advantages we had of being home, and it was a great game. So I doubt they'll drop very far in the polls. They'll still be in position to have a chance to win it all too.
Troy Matthews said after the game that there were a couple of times where he was afraid to lay a guy out because of the targeting rule.
Yeah.
How much does that affect how the guys in the secondary play?
It affects them. It affects them because it's different. Different than what they're used to their whole careers. You know, they're used to just flying around and hitting with a lot of energy, and now they're being a little more cautious about how they're going about it, and kind of relearning how to do it. But we talk about it a lot. We don't want anybody hurt, obviously, and we don't want anybody to be thrown out of the game either. So it's a little bit different.
Last question.
How much of an impact have the big guys Mays and Taylor made the last 2 weeks?
I'll tell you what, you know, from what I saw, Mays played a really good game.